You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. The power of thoughts can either cause you illness or recovery. It is you. You are the light of this world. As your vibration raises, forces will come to work against you. They are afraid of your power. Your spiritual awakening scares the sleepers. If an egg is broken by outside force, life ends. If broken by inside force, life begins. Great things always begin from inside. Being on a spiritual path does not prevent you from facing times of darkness. It teaches you to use the darkness as a tool to grow. Jesus and Buddha didn't build churches or temples. They realized that when you make each breath holy, you become the temple. We're all God in disguise. Jesus found that out, and they crucified him for saying so. When the world tries to bury you, it forgot you were a seed. Now it's your time to grow. Nature is alive and talking to us. We are so identified with our belief systems that when someone challenges them using scientific evidence or logical or simple rationality, we tend to feel personally attacked. It should be possible to discuss our beliefs rationally without feeling defensive and frightened. A hand that helps is more sacred than a mouth that prays. You go on being reincarnated until you reach the actual truth. Heaven and hell are just a state of mind. We are all here to become Christ-like. The actual world is an illusion. A different version of you exists in the minds of everyone who knows you. The true Gnostic understands that there is a difference between religious activity and spiritual truth. Gnosis is the divine knowledge and insight that liberates the soul from the constraints of the material world. You are not responsible for the programming you received in childhood. As an adult, you are 100% responsible for fixing it. Every man is two men. One is awake in the darkness, the other is asleep in the light. If you need the threat of hell to be a good person, then you're just a bad person on a leash. If those who lead you say to you, "See, the kingdom is in the sky," then the birds of the sky will precede you. If they say to you, "It is in the sea," then the fish will precede you. Rather, the kingdom is inside of you, and it is outside of you. When you come to know yourselves, then you will become known, and you will realize that it is you who are the sons of the living Father. But if you will not know yourselves, you dwell in poverty, and it is you who are that poverty. No dream is too big. When you understand abundance is your birthright. If your intention is powerful, your action will be powerful. If your action is powerful, your results will be powerful. Logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. I deserve to be rich. I deserve to be happy. I deserve peace. I deserve freedom. If you ever feel below or above someone else, you are wrong. Your growth depends on you. Take action. The greatest illusion in the world is the illusion of separation. You are the perfect day. You are a miracle. Create a life that feels good on the inside, not just one that looks good on the outside. The two most important days of your life are the day you were born and the day you find out why. People change. Love hurts. Friends leave. Things go wrong. But remember that life goes on. Self-care is not selfish. It's essential for a balanced and fulfilling life. The value of time becomes evident when it's gone. Use it wisely. It's not your duty to change a closed mind. The soul is beyond male and female, and it is beyond life and death. Although the world is full of suffering, it is also full of the overcoming of it. Many see this disruption and think the world is falling apart and things are getting worse. But this isn't the case. This is simply a breakdown of the old in order to make way for the new. After all, we cannot rebuild until we transform what doesn't serve us. A man's value is determined by the goals he pursues. Wisdom isn't cheap. It costs ego, hatred, desire, solitude, and some really hard life lessons. Wise men speak because they have something to say. Fools because they have to say something. Boredom is the perfect time for deep thoughts. The conflict is not between good and evil, but between knowledge and ignorance. The price for progress is pain. It gets tough right before a big level up. Stay focused. Never underestimate the power of planting a seed of truth in a fertile mind. Your beauty is not your physical beauty. It is your soul. The rest is clay. Mistakes are stepping stones, not stumbling blocks. Learn from them and move forward. Don't pretend to be better than you are. Live life at your own pace. Care about what other people think, and you will always be their prisoner. The nearer a man comes to a calm mind, the closer he is to strength. Spirituality is a personal relationship with the divine. Religion is crowd control. A thought is invisible, but its effects are visible. The work we do on ourselves becomes our gift to everyone else. You are the greatest project you will ever work on. Take your time. Create magic. All truth passes through 3 stages: First, it is ridiculed. Second, it is violently opposed. Third, it is accepted as being self-evident. The knowledge of God and the knowledge of man are ultimately identical, and he who knows himself knows God. Life is one big continuous circle of giving and receiving energy. Be thankful for who and what's in your life, instead of complaining about what you don't have. If you focus on gratitude, you'll start to attract prosperity and abundance. What comes naturally to you is what you have practiced over many lifetimes. Whenever you hear or read anything of a spiritual nature that moves you or touches your soul, you are not learning something. You are remembering what you have always known. Don't be afraid to say, "I don't know," and seek knowledge from others. Life did not intend to make us perfect. Whoever is perfect belongs in a museum.